This past weekend, Congress passed the continuing resolution to fund the government, and tucked away in it is a provision that allows the government to cut pensions. Not in the future, not for future retirees. There's a lot of discussion of that. But for people currently retired and currently receiving the pensions. The ones who are affected are those who have multi-employer pension plans. But be careful, this will spread to every pension plan in the country. This is just a precursor. And while the people who get these pensions from more than one employer will not see cuts immediately under this bill, the bill gives the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation the right to cut the pensions if it wants to and has to in the future. Here's what's going on. In 1974, Congress was concerned that pensions were not really guaranteed and that they could go away. And they passed the bill setting up the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, PBGC. And that now covers 40 million workers and 250,000 companies. And it gives a guarantee for your pension. But like most of these guarantees, it's way underfunded. They charge a premium of like 1.25% of the benefits each year, and that's not nearly enough to meet the problem. And the problem of pension underfunding is growing because with a zero interest rate environment, the assumptions these pensions were based on when they were contracted for 20 and 30 and 40 years ago was that you'd earn 7, 8, or 9, or 10% off pretty sound investments. But now, with Treasury bills selling in 1 or 2% interest rate, you can't anymore. And the pension funds are finding themselves way underfunded. What happens if they fail? Well, the assumption has always been that the federal taxpayers would bail them out. But now, Congress, at the behest of a lot of the corporate lobbyists, at the last minute, in secret, inserted a provision in this year's budget continuing resolution saying that if there were pensions that were based on multiple employer plans, several different employers, guaranteed by the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, and the corporation could not make good the losses in those pensions, it would have the right to ask the pensioners if they would agree to a cut in their pensions. Well, why would they? Because the alternative would be receiving nothing. It's a little bit like the management labor negotiations, where you say either take a pay cut or we're moving our factory to Asia. And that's the situation that a lot of these pensioners may find themselves in. And the precedent is earth-shaking. It means that basically for the first time, private and public entities can consider cutting the pensions of people who are already receiving them. Now, I think it's very important for us to limit our pension commitments in the future. But how can you take it away from somebody that no longer has the ability to go out and earn the money to replace it? And how can you do it in secret and tucked away into a bill where nobody can read about it? You know, I hope you circulate my videos around a lot, but boy, I hope you circulate this one, because AARP and none of the important groups are on this. But it's there, it's happening, and it's right there in black and white. Google it, you'll see. Thanks for watching.